Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Sunday. Welcome back to the second candle review of the day. If you missed this morning's review, I gave my thoughts on the Homeworx Butter Cookie Crunch candle. If you missed that, I will put it in the description box down below. I will also put a link for the Homeworx Island Petals in the description box as well. That way, if you want to go pick it up or go read up other people's reviews, that information is right down below there. But here now we are going to talk about the really delicious and really tropical Island Petals. So as you guys probably are familiar, if you've been with my channel for a while, you know that I'm typically not a floral person, and I'm typically not a tropical scent type person. I can enjoy those types of scents from time to time, but they're not what I naturally gravitate towards. However, since starting with Homeworx, I have kind of been trying to expand my tastes a little bit and have purchased a number of candles now that are outside of my comfort zone. And I'm really glad that I did. I only picked up one set of the Island Petals so far, but this is one that, even though I'm just about at the halfway point with this, I know that I will probably want a couple more of these before the end of the summer. I have really been pleasantly surprised, especially by this Island Petals. The label kind of got me at first. Those colors are totally like something that I gravitate towards. But the scent notes themselves just sounded really pretty. And when I saw water lily in this, I immediately kind of sprang for it because I loved the coastal water lily so much. By the way, I think that might be back at Ulta. Don't quote me. If it's back, I'll put it in the description box down below. If you have not tried coastal water lily, oh, it's so good. I'll link my review of that as well. Oh, I love that scent. I need more of that in my life. But when I saw this one had water lily in it, I just sprang for it because I figured I love that water lily. I might like this one too. So let's talk about the scent notes. I'll tell you what I've been getting from it, and then we'll talk about the performance. So we have, they say that this is a floral blend of island frangipani, orange flowers, water lilies, and palm leaves. Okay. This is just the most lovely blend of pretty much all of those things, except for palm leaves. Palm leaves don't really have a scent. I've worked with tropical flowers. They're not like the flowers that I do the most. I'm a florist, by the way. I don't work with a ton of tropicals just because they're not frequently asked for weddings, but I have worked with lots of different types of palm leaves, and none of them have ever given me a scent. So I'm thinking there is a slight green note to this, and I think that the palm leaves maybe imply that fresh greenness that you get. By the way, that's not the predominant note in this. This smells almost like a beautiful fancy lady perfume. Not almost. That is exactly what this smells like. This is another one of those Homeworx scents that I could very easily see being turned into a personal fragrance type product, either a perfume or like a shower gel, body lotion, body spray type of trio. It would be so nice for the summertime. In terms of the water lily, I do get water lily in this, and it does kind of remind me of that same aquatic like water lily note that you get in the coastal water lily. Orange flowers, I do think there is a little bit of that in here as well, but it's not a predominant note for me. But that frangipani for sure. It just has that very like tropical. This smells like Hawaii. I've never actually been to Hawaii, but this is what I imagine Hawaii smells like. Just beautiful and very floral. You do have to like florals, and you do have to like florals that have a very strong tropical leaning vibe to them for sure in order to really enjoy this. But if you're not normally a floral person, I would still encourage you to give this one a try just because it's so unique and different. And I don't know, I can tell you that having branched out a little bit more myself over the last few years, it's a good thing to do because you really do discover that there are things that you enjoy that you normally would thumb your nose at. I know that's the case for me, and I'm glad that I've expanded my tastes a little bit. Let's talk about the strength and throw though. There is a little bit of disappointment for me here with that because the strength is only about a 5 on this and the throw is also about a 5 on this, which for me is disappointing with a Homeworx candle because I'm used to more of like 7, 8 being like my norm with them for both strength and throw, but this is just not giving me that. I don't know if it's a blessing because I do think stronger florals, especially certain tropical florals, can be headache inducing if they are too like in your face. But I feel like I could stand a little bit more with this one. It leaves me wanting just a little bit more. What I should probably do if I want more oomph is just to burn the duo together at the same time. I think that that would certainly amp up the strength and the throw, but I don't know, I don't like doing that. I like being able to burn a candle through and then save the other one for either a couple weeks from now, you know, because I want to try something new next. And sometimes I want to stretch the candles. Sort of, you know, like it'd be nice to be able to burn the other one in July sometime, you know. I don't want to have to burn them both in June. So, but I do think that would give me the oomph that I'm looking for. So with my second set that I purchased, I'll probably end up burning both at the same time to get what I want. But I don't know. This just wasn't what I was prepared for. I was prepared for quite a bit of strength and throw here, and it just did not give it to me. So that being said, do I still recommend trying it? I do. But again, this is another one where I would say if you want a super, super strong one, either be prepared to burn both at the same time or maybe live in a smaller space where you have defined rooms, you know, like a living room that is kind of off on its own, just more enclosed. I just live in a very open concept house, and for me, I really do need my candles to have a fair amount of strength and throw to really scent this place. The ceilings are pretty high, especially downstairs. Upstairs, it's not as much of an issue. The ceilings aren't quite as high, but downstairs we have high ceilings and all of the rooms are completely open to each other. It's a very open concept. And usually my Homeworx does great, but this one here is just, when I have it in the family room, it fills the family room, it travels into the kitchen eating area, and it travels into the kitchen. So when I'm talking about the space here, so just to give you a reference, here's my kitchen. There's a kitchen nook over here, and then there is the family room over here. So this is just all like wide open space. This is the hallway that leads to the front door. So that's where I typically film, in that room right there. And then the dining room is through the butler's pantry over here. So usually my Homeworx candles can fill this entire downstairs. This one's not doing it, so kind of disappointing. But I still like it, and I would still purchase more because I really like the scent. So, I don't know. I would say if you like tropicals, try it. Just be prepared to probably burn both at the same time. So, all right, you guys, thank you so much for taking the time to tune in. I had quite a number of Homeworx candles recently show up, so I'm going to be burning through those over the coming weeks and giving you guys reviews. I'm really excited because there were some new things that recently dropped. I'm not sure if there's anything new that is still coming at this point. There may be a few things, But I think that at this point, Homeworx is really starting to gear up for the Christmas in July, as well as probably fall and subsequently holiday candles. So I know I'm excited. We just started summer break today when I'm filming this on Thursday. And so it seems silly to already be talking about fall and the holidays, but it's gonna be here in no time. So I am certainly here for it. All right, you guys, thanks so much for taking the time to watch today. I appreciate you so much. If you are new, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.